Aloha, I'm rbab3000,
And I'm Andy Britton.
and together we teach Anthropology 3000. Is global citizenship possible? Andy, is global citizenship possible?
We're going to look at that. We're going to investigate that question because it's an important question.
Really? Good. We really deal with, this course actually is on Wednesday nights from 5:15 to 8:45, I think, at night, though we sometimes cut it shorter. And it deals with three questions. The first is, did the British policy in India really, was that inclusive? Was it inclusive, Andy?
Well, it was inclusive in a way. We're not saying that it was fair, but we'll look at that. We'll look at that question.
Okay.
In detail.
In detail. Then we'll look at the development schemes of various people and see whether those really have made a difference in being more inclusive, developing a more inclusive society around the world. Did they? Have they?
They've tried, but I don't think we can honestly say they did. Although we'll discuss this question again, too, at length.
And then Hawaii is really a wonderful example of developing a more inclusive society where people like the Japanese Americans have really been highly mobile, where they were very subordinate at the turn of the 19th century, have really become far more important and significant political players today. Do you remember that when you were young, Andy?
Well, I wasn't actually young at the turn of the last century. But
you weren't.
It may seem like it, because my knowledge is in depth of that time period. It does seem there have been tremendous advances. In fact, some people say they run the state now.
Oh. Well, we'll be dealing with these questions of inclusion. And I don't believe there's any exams in the course. Are there, Andy?
There are no exams.
No,
there are no exams at all. No.
Just papers. And are there lectures or just discussions like this?
It's just happy discussions.
Happy discussions.
Happy discussions.
Well, we would like to ask you if you're interested in these topics of global citizenship and inclusion. And we should give a plug that this goes for both general education and the writing and research and for global citizenship. You can choose which one. What should we do? Should we invite them to join us?
I think we should give them the opportunity to join us, certainly. Now, do they understand this can count in either upper division gen ed?
Yeah,
it's an important
point when, you know, for these things. But I think we should say, come on.
Oh, come on into the class.
Come on into the class. Thank you.